Millions of cars, trucks, and other vehicles travel the roads of North America every day. But some of those vehicles don't look anything like what we're used to seeing. They are unconventional vehicles, and they pose unique challenges for AAMVA members.
Unconventional vehicles we've been dealing with are ones that are atypical. You don't see a lot of them on our roads. They don't make up a large percentage of the vehicle population, but they do cause a lot of trouble for the jurisdictions in terms of how to title, register, and license them.
These vehicles are very challenging. Usually an individual will come into a motor vehicle agency with pictures of the vehicle. They're usually quite proud of what they've made, and they will display a lot of pictures on the counter for the motor vehicle agency, but that doesn't really help them determine if the vehicle's safe, if the vehicle has had some construction that really should be looked at by a professional engineer or professionally inspected.
Because they don't meet any of these standards or certifications, titling and registering them can be very difficult. States that have an inspection program probably have a leg up on other jurisdictions because at least somebody in that jurisdiction can put an eyeball on them and have a chance to say, yes, they're safe for the road or not safe for the road. That's the primary concern, and that's what the Unconventional Vehicle Working Group works on, off that premise of safety, whether it's driver safety, passenger safety, pedestrians, and also consumer protection.
AAMVA's Unconventional Vehicles Working Group has been addressing the challenges these vehicles present to our members. They've developed 2 sets of best practices that address the title and registration processes for 4 different types of unconventional vehicles: rebuilt, specially constructed, reconstructed, and replica vehicles. A rebuilt vehicle is a vehicle that has been previously titled or registered and was incapable of operation for use on the highway due to damage, but has been rebuilt to its original design. A specially constructed vehicle is a new vehicle constructed from any combination of new, used, or homemade parts that does not resemble a specific manufacturer, make, or model, past or present. A reconstructed vehicle has been permanently altered from its original design construction by removing, adding, or substituting major parts, and therefore it no longer meets the original manufacturer's specifications. A replica vehicle is a newly constructed vehicle that resembles a specific manufacturer, make, and model that is at least 25 years old and has been assembled using new, used, or reconditioned major component parts.
When these types of vehicles are presented for registration, determining how to register them and if they are even suitable for registration can be difficult. We need to ensure that the vehicle is safe and that it meets the requirements under our legislation to receive a registration. As well, each jurisdiction deals with these types of vehicles differently, so when this type of vehicle is being transferred from another jurisdiction, we can't always be sure what the information being presented to us by the client is actually telling us about the vehicle. This can consume a lot of our time and staff resources to investigate, which leads to frustration for our clients.
The best practices offer guidance in inspection requirements, VIN requirements, title and registration conventions, vehicle modification reporting, proof of ownership requirements, document retention practices, and flood damage and retained total loss vehicles branding requirements.
The best practices will help them to determine how to move forward with this vehicle, how to classify it, what classification to put the vehicle in, what inspections should be done on the vehicle, also what paperwork should be presented, what VIN should be used, what the jurisdiction should consider for its make, model, and year. It'll help the jurisdiction to identify the information that's been used to build the vehicle and pass that information along on the title and registration and maintain that as part of the history of the vehicle.
Well, we hope that it will help them deal with these types of vehicles on a more consistent basis. We also want to promote consumer protection through the types of recommendations that we'll make, so that not only will it help the jurisdictions, it'll help the public that they serve.
These vehicles are going to be unique in every way. They do occupy a lot of motor vehicle administrators' time because of that uniqueness, and because of that time involved in whether or not to grant a vehicle title or registration. These best practices is one of the guidelines that they can use to get them there.